Good afternoon. Thank you very much for coming. The Secretary General will start with some opening remarks. Then, of course, he'll be happy to take your questions, and then you'll have an opportunity to mingle in a more relaxed way afterwards. Secretary General.
Good afternoon and a Happy New Year. Today is an opportunity to review the past year and to look to the future. In this year of anniversaries, we should remember what a remarkable journey the past 65 years have been in European history. NATO has provided the security foundation on which our freedom, our democracy, and our prosperity have flourished. In September, we will meet in Wales to shape future NATO, an alliance that is robust, rebalanced, and ready to provide security for the next generation. Vous constaterez à la lecture du rapport annuel que nous en avons déjà solidement ancré les bases. Nous avons énoncé une vision claire dans le concept stratégique adopté au sommet de Lisbonne. Un engagement d'actifs et une défense moderne. Nous la traduisons à présent dans le fait. Nous continuons d'assurer la sécurité de nos alliés en nous acquittant de nos trois tâches fondamentales: la défense collective, la gestion de crise et la sécurité coopérative. Nos opérations en Afghanistan, au Kosovo et au large de la Somalie, de même que notre déploiement de missiles Patriot en Turquie, en sont autant d'exemples. Nos forces sont plus capables et mieux connectées que jamais auparavant. Nous rendons hommage à leur courage, à leur détermination et à leur sacrifice. Nous pouvons faire état d'un bilan de réussite dans des opérations difficiles et dans des partenariats à l'échelle du monde. Et nous continuons à nous adapter pour faire de l'OTAN une organisation plus agile et plus efficiente, pour faire en sorte qu'elle demeure une source essentielle de stabilité dans un monde imprévisible. In Afghanistan, we remain focused on our ISAF mission, and we will still have work to do. The Afghan forces are now in the lead for security across the country, and they will provide the security for the elections this spring. By building security, we have created the conditions for Afghans to decide their own future and to further develop their country. Our summit in Wales will take place as we prepare to turn a new page in our relationship. In Afghanistan and all our operations, we have learned many lessons that we need to apply to shape future NATO. First, we must invest in the capabilities we need to deal with the risks and challenges that we face, from terrorism, piracy, and instability in our neighborhood to missile and cyber attacks. I expect European allies to play their full part in developing critical capabilities such as joint intelligence surveillance and reconnaissance and missile defense. As our economies start to recover, we need to show the political will to keep defense in Europe strong. This will also keep NATO strong. Second, our troops need to stay connected, just as they are today in Afghanistan and Kosovo, so that we stand ready to operate together when called upon, as allies and with partners. At the Wales Summit, we should commit to a broad program of realistic exercises, demanding training and comprehensive education as part of our Connected Forces initiative. Finally, we need to deepen and widen our cooperation with partners. At a time of global risks and threats, NATO must continue to look outwards. We have political and operational partnerships with over 40 countries and organizations on 5 continents. We must do more with our partners, and we must do more for our partners to build and develop their security sectors, because it is far better to support and build stability today than to have to fight instability tomorrow. All we do is underpinned by who we are, the world's most capable democracies united across the Atlantic by a unique commitment, and an alliance that remains effective through a continuous process of reform, modernization, and transformation. Let me say that I have been following the dramatic developments in Ukraine with great concern. I strongly condemn the violence we have seen. I underline that the government is ultimately responsible for de-escalating the crisis and protecting peaceful demonstrators. I urge all sides to avoid escalation and violence and to work for a solution based on dialogue, because a sovereign, independent, and stable Ukraine, firmly committed to democracy and the rule of law, is key to Euro-Atlantic security. Finally, let me update you on NATO's new headquarters. NATO leaders decided in 1999 that the alliance needed a purpose-built headquarters to replace the temporary one in which we have now been for decades. The new building will house not just NATO officials, but the diplomatic missions of all 28 NATO allies. The design was decided in 2004, and that is the decision that we are now implementing. Our host nation, Belgium, is responsible for this project on behalf of the 28 NATO allies. Belgium informed us in December that the construction company had forwarded a claim for more time and money. The Belgian authorities are now analyzing this claim in detail. This is a hard commercial negotiation, so it would be neither right nor timely to comment on any figures. But obviously, this claim is a matter of concern to all of us, And I have directed my staff to continue to follow this closely, and all allies remain actively engaged in steering the project. And with that, I'm ready to take your questions.